Hola, buenos días chicos y chicas. Hoy vamos a aprender qué haces con tu dinero. So, ¿qué haces con tu dinero? We saw in the first lesson qué haces para ganar dinero. So, in the previous lesson we talked about what do you do to earn some money. And in this one we're going to do what you do with your money. What do you do with your money? ¿Qué haces con tu dinero? So, our objectives for today is to learn different expressions to describe how to help around the house that we did. So this is going to be a recap because we did this in the previous lesson. Use the first three persons of verbs in the present tense. We have done this. We're going to recap this to consolidate your learning, doing retrieval practice. And basically today we're going to explain what you do with the money that you have earned, talking about earnings and spending money. Are you ready? Vamos! Muy bien. So, hoy vamos a estudiar qué haces con tu dinero. So, copiamos y subrayamos título, fecha y objetivo. ¿Qué haces con tu dinero? Fecha miércoles 3 de febrero de 2021. But if you're working in a different date, please copy your date so that you keep track of when you're doing your Spanish work. And el objetivo, talking about earning and spending money. In a previous lesson, we talked about qué haces para ganar dinero. So talking about how you earn money. So in this case, it's what you do with your money. Okay, so we're going to talk about how you spend your money. So copiamos y subrayamos título, fecha, objetivo. And then you have to do the starter. So the starter is to copy and pick the correct Spanish verb according to the English hint. So here in gray, I have written some help in English so that here you have to select the correct verb. So you need to say something like he washes the car every week. Is it lavo? Is it lavas? Or is it lava? Remember that in Spanish we don't need to add he, so we don't need el, because the verbs, as you see here, change. All of them are different. It's not like wash. If I say in English, I wash, you wash, he washes, but what here we have the es. But if we say we wash, they wash, you guys wash, I wash, that doesn't change. That is the reason why in English you have to provide the pronoun, okay? However, in Spanish you don't need to provide the pronoun because you have the verb changing all the time. However, if you want to say a specific person, for example, if you want to say María lava el coche, so if you are giving the name of a person, of course you need to add it. But in this case, I'm choosing not to give any names. Therefore, in Spanish, we don't provide any names, any pronouns. You see them here? There is nothing. Okay? So, I'm going to do the first sentence for you, and then you will pause the video and spend 5 minutes copying and doing the starter. So the first sentence is, he washes. He washes. I know that the first person is lavo, so it's O ending. And the second, I remember that they have like an AS, lavas. So I'm sure it's going to be the third one, lava. I'm going to check. Yes, lava el coche todas las semanas. I have this one correct. Now, pause the video and come back to check your answers. Muy bien. Have a different color pen ready and we're gonna check your answers. Número 2. You babysit often. Haces de canguro a menudo. Número 3. Limpio la casa una vez a la semana. Número 4. Trabaja en el jardín. Número 5. Paseo al perro todos los días. How was it? Are you happy with your work? Are you learning and consolidating your vocabulary? I hope so. Okay, continuamos. Vamos. Muy bien. So now you're going to start practicing. So here is a faulty translation. So your mission is to spot and correct. In the English, so the English is the incorrect one. You know, my English is not very good. So you need to help me out here. So you need to spot and correct the English and Any translation mistakes you find below, and then you need to correct it. Okay? So you will pause the video now, copy the sentence in English and in Spanish if you want to consolidate it, but copy the English with the correct translation. You need to help me to translate the Spanish sentences correctly in the English. Okay? So pause the video, give yourself 4 or 5 minutes, and then come back. Okay, how is it going? Is it looking good? Right, let's check your answers. Follow me. Vamos. Muy bien. Check your answers. Comprobamos las frases. So, how do we say pasas la aspiradora? Pasas la aspiradora is you vacuum the house, okay? You vacuum the house. Ponemos. I was a bit cheeky here because that is not in our first or second or third person singular, but it's in the we form. Ponemos. You always get more marks if you are able to talk about different people doing different things. So I, you, we, what do we do? It's also a key element in your daily life. As the leader you're going to be, you should be able to express what you do, what other people do, to compare and to give a critical opinion. Okay, bear this always in mind. So, número dos, we set the table. We set the table. Número tres, planchas mi uniforme. You iron my uniform. Planchas. You planchas. Tú planchas. Número 4. I give out newspapers every morning. Reparto el periódico cada mañana. 5. You wash the clothes. You wash the clothes. So, lavas la ropa. Make sure that you correct your answers. Pause the video if you need to. If not, vamos, continuamos. Right. So, as you know, we're talking about how we earn money, and now we're gonna concentrate our knowledge into what you do to spend your money. So, how you spend your money. So, note down the key vocabulary that's gonna come up here for today's lesson. Also, while you're noting down, listen, escucha y repite. Repite conmigo, okay? Repeat with me. Repite conmigo. So, compro. What do you do? I buy. Compro. So, note down, listen and repeat. Escribe, escucha y repite. Empezamos. Compro maquillaje. Muy bien. Compro maquillaje. Perfecto. Compro ropa. Compro ropa. Compro videojuegos. Compro videojuegos. Compro revistas. Compro revistas. Compro chocolate y caramelos. Compro chocolate y caramelos. Compro aplicaciones para mi móvil. Compro aplicaciones para mi móvil. Muy bien, muy bien. Well done. Thank you so much for trying out loud, even if you are whispering or if you're saying in a low voice, or even if you are speaking loudly or you are learning with your mom or your dad. That is fantastic, okay? Muy bien, chicos y chicas. Continuamos. Please make sure that you note it down all the vocabulary because this is essential for today's lesson. So, more things that you can do with your money. What can you do it? Ahorro, ahorro. What do you think it means? Think about it. Yes, muy bien. I save money. Always, when you earn money, you should save some. Why? Just in case you really, really need it for something that you really want. So always you can spend a bit, but always save so that you can always have a remanence. How do you say in Spanish? We say un remanente. So like a bag of money in case you really need it. Okay? So ahorro. Say, repeat after me. Ahorro. I want to hear that rolling R. Ahorro. Muy bien. Again. Ahorro. Ahorro, ahorro, ahorro. Muy bien, perfecto. Ok, continuamos. Sorry to make you pronounce the R. It's awful, isn't it? Muy bien. So now, what I want you to do is to use the pictures below to rewrite the conversation in your books in Spanish. Okay, so this is my example. ¿Qué haces para ganar dinero? So, para ganar dinero. So, what do you do to earn money? So, according to the pictures, paseo al perro y paso la aspiradora. ¿Qué haces con tu dinero? Compro maquillaje y ropa. ¿Ahorras también? No, no ahorro. No, no ahorro. So, I want you to use these pictures and copy the questions in green. Copy them as such because you're going to ask the three main questions. And then you're going to use these pictures to help you out to answer them. So you're going to answer yourself as if it was you, using the first person. So you need to copy the green and change the sentences in red using these pictures. Okay, I use these pictures here, and as you turn to use this. So pause the video now and come back to check your answers. Muy bien. You want to see your answers? Check them, please. Here you go. ¿Qué haces para ganar dinero? Hago de canguro y plancho la ropa. ¿Qué haces con tu dinero? Compro videojuegos, chocolate y caramelos. ¿Ahorras también? Do you also save money? Sí, ahorro. Yeah, sí, ahorro. Muy bien. How is it going? Good? Vamos, continuamos. Muy bien. As we are talking about things that we do frequently to earn some money, I want to do a recap. So I want to recap these vocabulary. So copy and write down the meaning of these terms in English. You know that you always get extra marks for giving time expressions. Okay? So copy them down very, very quickly, neat and tidy work, and translate the terms in English. Give yourself 3-4 minutes because you all know what this means. You should know. But don't get stressed if you don't remember. We're here to recall this information. So this is a retrieval practice. Pause the video and come back to check your answers. And here they are. A veces, at the weekends, los fines de semana, todos los días, una vez a la semana, una vez al mes, siempre, los martes, los domingos, nunca. How was it? Are you happy with your work? I hope you are. I hope you're learning and securing your knowledge. Okay, continuamos. So, this is one of the last activities that we are doing today, and I want you to do something fun. Yeah? Right. So, this is interview time. So, I want you to ask these 4 questions. ¿Qué haces? ¿Con qué frecuencia? ¿Qué compras? ¿Y ahorras? I have also given you the information in English so that you remember what they mean. So, you need to ask those 4 questions to a friend, a teacher. You can ask me if you want to with the chat in Teams. I'm there. You can reach me anytime and ask me those 4 questions and I will give you my answers. So you can also ask a relative, someone at home, and complete the gaps here. So I asked my friend Tracy, there she is, Tracy. So follow my example, okay? So I ask her, I show her the vocabulary that I have learned, so that she can use that vocabulary and not like giving me answers that I don't know how to say in Spanish, so that would create a bit of a hazard for me. So I gave her the answers that I need to have from her, the different pictures of like hoovering, like aspirando, or washing the car, lavando el coche, etc. And she said this. So I'm going to say about what she said. So, ¿qué haces? And she said, reparte el periódico y pone la mesa. So, Tracy reparte el periódico y pone la mesa. ¿Con qué frecuencia? Oh, yeah, I added the pictures. ¿Con qué frecuencia? Todos los días. So, todos los días, Tracy reparte periódicos y pone la mesa. ¿Qué compra? So, ¿qué compra con el dinero? With the money, con el dinero. ¿Qué compras? compra revistas y videojuegos. ¿Ahorras? Do you think she saves? She doesn't? What do you think? Yes, she says, sí, ahorro, okay? Muy bien. So now, pause the video, complete these 3 sentences, give yourself 1 minute per person, no more. Ask quickly and give them the vocabulary that you need them to use, and then come back here, complete your answers, and carry on with the lesson. Vamos, continuamos. Plenary. Okay, as a plenary, I want you to order the sentences below. So, Pedro, dinero, ganar, qué, para, hacer. I want you to put in order these sentences and then come back here and check your answers. Go, go, go. 2 minutes, no more. Muy bien, ready to check? ¿Qué hace Pedro para ganar dinero? Pasea al perro y pasa la aspiradora. ¿Qué hace con su dinero? Compra maquillaje y ropa. ¿Ahorra también? No, no ahorra. Okay? That's the end of the lesson. Thank you so much. Muchas gracias. Sigue trabajando, continue working, sigue trabajando bien y nos vemos la semana que viene. Adiós.